One of the most controversial ads is set to run later in this newscast. Before it does, 9 News reporter Adam Schrager puts it to the truth test.
The commercial is being run by Democratic Senate candidate Andrew Romanoff, and it attacks his primary opponent, Senator Michael Bennet. The election is set for next Tuesday, August 10th.
Newspapers uncover the truth about Michael Bennet. Bennet worked for right-wing billionaire Phil Anschutz in a corporate takeover.
It's true that Michael Bennet once worked as the managing director of Anschutz Investments, and it's true that Phil Anschutz has historically given hundreds of thousands of dollars to Republican candidates. Whether what the commercial goes on to describe as a corporate takeover or the saving of a company is a matter of opinion.
They pushed companies into bankruptcy.
This simply isn't rooted in economic reality. Last decade, a dozen top movie theater companies went bankrupt. 3 of them were bought and merged by Anschutz in a deal negotiated by Bennet. The industry was full of companies who were over-leveraged, and even the Romanoff campaign acknowledges they were, quote, distressed assets.
And looted $1 billion.
Now, this is the most serious charge in the commercial because to the average person, that implies criminal activity, and there's simply no truth to that. Romanoff's campaign says the word came from a lawsuit against Anschutz's merged companies, but that lawsuit was thrown out. The word looting in the dictionary clearly implies wrongdoing, and that has simply not been proven in a court of law.
Workers lost their jobs. Bennet made $11 million.
This is true. In the bankruptcy filings of the theaters, job loss and closing of theaters is discussed. Now, some of that happened before Bennet ever was involved. In the present, Bennet says, and the government verifies, there are now 2,000 more workers at the theaters than there were before. So it has been successful since getting out of bankruptcy. He did make more than $11 million during the 2 years of working on those bankruptcies.
Workers and retirees get hurt. Bennet makes millions.
This is false. If you were an original investor in the theater company and you held on, you've earned nearly 9% per year on your money. Romanoff's folks say that could have been more, but no one who's owned the stock lost money on the investment. If you want to see sources and research for this truth test, you can find them on our website, 9news.com. I'm Adam Schrager.